Treat yourself with the same kindness that you would your best friend. Get out your diary and schedule in the things that make you happy. I do think there are a lot of negatives, and I think we have to be disciplined with how we use it. Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I want to share with you some really key tips for happiness. These are things that I use in my everyday life and they definitely make me feel much happier. So the first tip is to be kind to yourself. Now if you are deciding to start something new, so you're saying to yourself, I need to change this part of my life, I need to lose weight, start exercising more, start reading more, start doing anything, be kind to yourself on that journey, because if you say don't read one night or don't follow suit, don't exercise, what you normally do is beat yourself up in your mind, but instead treat yourself like your best friend. So if your best friend didn't exercise one night, what would you say to her? You'd say, don't worry, you can do it tomorrow, there's plenty more time. So treat yourself with the same kindness that you would your best friend, because you have to be your best friend in this world, and the relationship between you and yourself is so important. And I really believe that the thoughts that you have in your head, those positive encouragements, the thoughts then become beliefs, the beliefs become actions, they become habits, they become you and your life. So really start from the very top with the thoughts that you have in your head and be super kind to yourself, and it will make you so much happier. My second tip is to get out your diary and schedule in the things that make you happy. So have a little think about maybe 5 things that make you happy. It might be walking in nature, it might be spending time with a friend, going to the cinema, baking, whatever it is. Think of 5 things and then get out your diary and schedule it in. It's all well and good going, oh yeah, that makes me happy, I haven't done it in a while, but let's take action now and actually look in our diary and carve out an hour, 2 hours, or whatever you have to do something that makes you happy. And I think that's so important, to be carving out happiness times, because we're constantly carving out times to work, times to, I don't know, exercise, times to sleep, but also we need to boost our happiness. And if we don't have things in the week that we're looking forward to and that make us happy, then we won't feel, you know, good, we'll feel a bit more miserable. So they're having those moments of happiness, those bursts of happiness in the week will make you feel so good. My third tip is to take vitamin D. Currently it's winter at the moment and I live in the UK, which means we get very little sunlight and it's often very cloudy and grey every single day. So I'm sorry if my videos aren't as bright and sunny as other people's. But vitamin D is really important. It makes you feel super good. Often people can get SAD syndrome over winter, which is often feeling quite lethargic and blue, and it's often linked to a lack of vitamin D. So get yourself vitamin D3, ideally D3 and K2, because K2 helps with absorption. I'll link down below my favourite one, and you can have this every day, and this is going to really help absorb that vitamin D into your life, and it's going to make you feel so much better. My fourth tip is to get into nature. Now nature has actually been scientifically proven to make you feel good. It is probably the most restorative thing you can do. Forest bathing is actually a real thing where people just literally walk into the forest and reap up the benefits. It's like a spa day, but it's free. So have a look wherever you live, the nearest place to nature that you can go, and get yourself there. Whether it's a picnic, whether it's a walk, whether it's a run, a bike ride with your family, and just go there, spend time, read a book. And you really don't have to do anything. Don't feel like you've got to wear special clothes or do anything particular. You can hug a tree if you want to, but just being in nature, breathing the air, seeing trees, connecting with the ground, spending some time outside is one of the best things you can do for happiness. And I know sometimes you're tired, and on the weekends when you have that moment to do it, you just can't be asked and you want to watch Netflix. But I promise you that's going to recharge you and make you feel 10 times better than any Netflix sesh is going to. My final tip is to sleep better. Now we all know that we're more grumpy and unhappy when we haven't had a good night's sleep. So I think it's really important to have a really good sleep routine. Now I bang on about sleep over and over and over, but it is really, really key to your happiness, so I'm going to talk about it again. So the first thing to do is to get a wind down routine. So an hour before you go to sleep, ideally around 9 till 10, you switch off all electronics, no phones in the bedrooms, read a little, get your clothes out for the next day, make your life easier for the morning. Brush your teeth, wash your face, maybe massage a nice body oil into you. Just take this hour as like a moment of self-love, of a real beautiful wind down. Maybe it's a meditation, maybe it's a really nice kind of stretching sequence that you do, maybe you fold some laundry that you need to do, but just really quiet, simple things that will make your life easier and will give a little bit of love back to you. And then hop into bed around 10 o'clock and sleep ideally for 8 hours. I know obviously some people work in shift works, or 10 might be too late for them or too early for them, so obviously find that time that's right for you. Make sure the room is really dark and wake up with an alarm clock, not your phone. So when you wake up with your phone, you immediately look at it, you'll jump on Instagram, you'll jump on YouTube, and not that there's anything wrong with that, but it just suddenly puts your body into a state of shock, of anxiety. Oh my god, I'm not doing enough, this person's already done like a 10k run and it's 6 AM. So just at least have an hour before you look at your phone in the morning to have your breakfast, get ready for the day, get out the door, do your exercise, get your kids to school, and then you can connect with the online world. You can restore, so you can connect and you can really rest, and that will definitely help with your happiness. I do think that social media and the online world is amazing. Like, you know, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for it, and I love it in so many ways, but I do think there are a lot of negatives, and I think we have to be disciplined with how we use it. And maybe it just, you need a little bit of a break, and it doesn't mean no social media for life, it just means that maybe you need to be careful who you're following, who you're looking at, and also just kind of limiting the time so that you're not on it constantly. I hope these tips have helped you feel happy. Don't forget to smile big. Just smiling sends hormones to your body that you are feeling happy, so fake it till you make it. Thank you so much for listening to this video. Give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already for lots of wonderful videos from me, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.